Welcome back to another episode. As you see, we're not in our usual set. Today, it's a little bit different, and we are super excited to have someone coming here. So, today, we're actually going to have an interview. We have someone that you might know, might not know of, but today, you're going to get to know him. He is an actor, director, writer, mentor, and acting coach. And today, we have Johnny Cortes. Woo!
Hey, how's it going?
So, introduce yourself to the people who might not know you.
Yeah, hi. My name is Johnny. I've been acting for the past 20 years in Montreal. I had the chance to work in Montreal, in Toronto, in New York, and yeah, whenever I'm not on set or on stage, I love coaching actors and yeah, like pushing them to work hard and make their dreams come true.
Amazing. So today we will be talking about a short film that he actually worked on. It's called Rainbow. We're not going to go too much in detail about it because it hasn't been released yet, but we definitely just want to use this opportunity to showcase Montreal talent like we mentioned. And so yeah, so who is ready to ask their questions for Johnny?
Who's ready?
I'll say Nora cuz Nora is a little bit giggly over there.
Go, Nora.
She came prepared, iPad and everything. It's like, let's go. You know, it's like I love that.
So, my first question is, since you weren't acting in the film yourself, how did you develop a visual language and guide your actors to achieve the exact emotional beats you envisioned? And when you saw things come together, how did that feel for you as a director?
Well, it's very funny because when I was writing it at the beginning, I was supposed to play in the movie to be the lead actor, and the more I was writing, the more I was like, it doesn't fit me, you know, as an actor and everything. And it's important as a writer and director to be truthful to what you create because sometimes you're not the good fit, you know. And some actors, they say, oh, I can play any character. Not necessarily. Like that's why there's casting calls and everything because we need to find the exact, like the perfect person to play that character, right? So while writing it, I remember that I reached out to the lead actress, Miriam Lopez. She's also an actress from Montreal, and I remember she was reading it, and I said, I can't play this guy. And she was like, why not? And I was like, that's not me. So then I reached out to the one who played it, Giuseppe Calvinisti, great actor as well. And yeah, he just jumped in. So to answer your question, I would say that we had rehearsals. So I had the actors meet on set. So whenever we were gonna film, and we just did a run through everything like that. Once we start shooting, it goes by fast, right? Because the thing is, I had a particular vision for it, and I felt that if I leave everything for the days on set, we're gonna lose time, right? So I was like, no, 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 let's rehearse like that. Once we're on set, it goes by fast, and it was very cool because it's whenever I see the result, I'm just like, that's exactly how it was written. That's exactly how I saw it. There's some shots that I couldn't use at the end of it because it didn't work in the editing room. So I was like, there's a particular shot. It took us like an hour and a half to do. I remember I was with my DOP, director of photography, and I was like, dude, I want this shot. It's like a tableau of what's happening. And he was like, yeah, but we need to recreate that it's daytime, you know, it's nighttime. And I was like, I need that shot. So we prepped it. I saw it. And in image, I was like, amazing. In the movie, I was like, it doesn't work. So with my editor, I was like, yeah, we need to get rid of that shot. And it was sad because I was like, I really wanted it, but hey, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Yeah.
I mean, I know we had questions prepared, but something sparked while you were talking about it.
Go for it. Like, but wait a minute, can I get comfortable? I really feel that it's very proper. Can I just like, you know,
go ahead, get comfortable, get comfortable.
Woo, here we go.
But like your comment triggered my second question was like really about your visual, but say your comment because
the drama has
the drama
commenced.
continues.
No, say I think it's important that you.
No, I was just gonna say, like, talking about the process, I feel like I would love for you to explain what is it like doing a short film, because I feel like we might know a little bit, but maybe our viewers don't know. But like, how was that process for you doing a short film, and then even like the after process? Like, do people like, for example, you were the director, are you still very much involved in the editing and everything? I'm just curious of like, how is that process?
Well, first off is to have an idea. That's the first thing, right? So once you have that idea, then you develop, you write scenes, you create characters, and then once it's done, you have friends to read it. Um, it's better if it's people from the industry that reads it because they have that vision, right? And people that they're gonna be like they're gonna tell you the truth. Because some friends just like, oh my god, that's fantastic. Oh, do it, and and you have those that are just like, yeah, this scene makes no sense. And it's just like, ouch. But at the same time, you need that. I rather that than and for this particular subject, it's domestic violence, right? So I had two consultants that I would send them like every scene written. I would send it to them saying, does it make sense? Would someone in this situation say these things or use these words? And sometimes they would tell me like, oh, instead of this word, change it to this one, or instead of this, do this. And I was like, oh, good. So once that's done, then we go on set, we do it, and with my editor, yeah, I'm next to him like the whole time, and really to create those cuts. And once it's done, he takes care of colors. Then I talk to my music composer, because every movie I've done so far, I have a music composer.
That's really cool.
Like it's not like taken from another movie or whatever. So then I met with her. Her name is Vani. She's amazing, and I told her the vision. So I'm looking for this, for that, and I would send her like 3 or 4 tracks to get like references from, and then she created it. And yeah, and once it's done, then I presented it in front of the actors and friends, family and friends, and right now it's going through festivals.
Nice.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Nora.
Open your iPad. Go ahead.
Don't be shy.
No, I'm an iPad person, if you can't tell. So during the early stages of writing the script, how did you begin to begin envisioning the path of the story and the visual style, including color palettes, lighting, sound design? And once you had these concepts, how did you collaborate with your team to ensure they were created on set?
I would say that you always go through different drafts, right? So there's draft number 1, draft number 2, and once you have that final draft, then the way I work is then I work with my DOP, director of photography, Dieudonné, shout out, you the man, and and then we meet up and we really go like scene by scene to really where's the cutout and everything, and I already knew the set, so I took pictures of the set, and then we actually went together to really see, okay, here's we're gonna film this. So once we're there, is we create that momentum, and then I said, okay, at the beginning of the movie, I want this kind of palettes of colors. I want this. I remember for the whole setting and everything, the person I was working with, I was like, I really want to create at the beginning the it's nice time and everything, but the more it goes, the darker it gets, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nice. Can I have my question?
Go ahead, girl.
Okay. About the
Go ahead,
process.
girl. I love that.
I know. It's the abuse.
Okay, guys, I'm not abusing anyone.
Cut the cameras.
Cut the cameras.
Okay.
I mean, I'm the only guy here. Help me. But,
On the subject of abuse. Anyway,
Go ahead, speak your
on the
truth, girl.
subject of the process. We all saw the project. It's amazing. You guys are going to see it maybe one day, right?
At a
Maybe
festival.
soon. Maybe
When
at a
you go-
festival.
When you go
Soon.
support our
Local
talent.
theater.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Not theater, babe. Short film. Local film. And theater.
Cinema.
Everything local cinema.
Anyway.
Yes.
So I saw the short movie, of course, and what really interested me is that the subtext in that project is a huge thing, and I love it because I feel like movie nowadays, with short attention span from the spectators and studios making executive decisions, there's a lot of just being very obvious with choices, and I feel like you achieved like this great balance of like not being obvious but being clear enough that as the audience you don't explicitly get information, but you're able to follow every step of the story. A bit of show not tell, right?
right.
As we say it in the industry. Was that an intentional choice, and how did you go about it?
This is my 4th short film, like professional, semi-pro, because at school, at conservatory, I made like 15, 20 short films that will never be seen because, it was school films. They're not the greatest. But I love whenever I write, whenever I direct, to make the audience create their own image of what's happening, right? So especially that ending, wink wink, but it's you never see what's happening. But as an audience member, you're imagining the oh my god, what's happening at that moment, right? Or even there's a moment of with the mirror, right? That it's we jumped a couple of days with just one movement of camera, right? So it's I always say the audience is smart, right? You don't need to show everything, right? So it's just like go moment by moment storytelling, and if it's well done, I mean, people will get it, right? So that's why I always love to just have the camera there, but the camera is it's a scene part. It's an accessory. It's not necessarily the one telling the story. Like no, it's there. And then you need to create what's happening around it.
Great. Yeah. I mean, it's what you said. Like, it was super clear. Me as an audience member, it happened that I was fed all the information. It happened that I was confused about the information. But with the short film, you planted the seeds in a way that it was just as clear as day. So very
Thank
well
you.
done. Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, do you want to say or do I go with mine?
I think you should go with your
Mine?
question
Okay.
for the flow.
Okay. I actually wrote down my questions for the first time. I never write my notes. I always just wing it half of the time.
Let's go. I mean,
so today I actually
yeah.
wrote it. One thing that I found really interesting, I don't know if it was just because of the fact that it was a short film, but what I found really interesting is the contrast of how you said that how it was very like happy and then it goes dark. So my question is, was it really your intention to show how domestic abuse really grows that fast, or it can go really be a switch? Like, was that always the intention, or you did that just because of the fact that it was short?
Very good question. I would say that, I mean, it's a short film,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if I had like an hour and a half, then I could show way more details,
Yeah.
right? But I really wanted to keep it like less than 15 minutes. So to have that whole evolution and then at the last minute you see something, it's just like for 40 minutes,
Yeah.
it's empty,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that's why at the beginning of the film, you see that days are passing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right, with the change of shirt and everything, so you see okay, this is maybe 2-3 weeks after.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the next day, right? So it's very important whenever you're seeing it, the fact that okay, time has passed, right? And it's funny because at the beginning, the way I wanted to be edited was to write the day number. So day 1, day 17, day 45, day, right? But I did that for actually a movie that I did previously, which is actually um a not a prequel, but they're in the same universe. So yeah, that's something I didn't tell you actually.
Really?
The JC
Wait,
universe.
which
JCU.
one? JC Universe.
Oh my god.
There's a-
JC
Cortes.
returns one more time.
There's a he's back. But
will return.
there's a short film called Smile that I did during the pandemic, right? And when I was writing Rainbow, I was like, ooh, they could actually be in the same universe. So it's funny because in the Rainbow, there's a scene where she's watching a YouTube video.
Yeah.
It's a YouTube video of the movie Smile.
Oh, Easter egg.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
I recognized it was your voice, but I didn't
Yeah,
know who it
exactly.
was.
I was trying to like every time there was like an audio, I was trying to pick up who was it, but like I recognized it was you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you see Smile, it's just like, ooh, it's like that scene is from Smile, right? And actually, there's a third part
Oh.
to that, but because it's a trilogy that I haven't written the third film yet, but it's a trilogy that I'm just like, ooh, this is followed by this, but
Okay.
that there, it's not Rainbow 2 or it's 3 different stories, but in the same
The JC
world.
universe.
Yeah,
JCU.
yeah, for that.
Okay.
So the question was,
Was
what
it
was
your
the question?
intention that you always wanted to show how domestic abuse can go from 0 to 100?
Right. So we see that days has passed, right? And we see that at the beginning it's mostly with words. Then it gets physical, then it gets more physical, and at the end, well,
Yeah. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Right. So I guess still a little bit about your process, but getting a little bit more personal, right?
Oh damn.
I would like to know, Johnny, what's something about your creative process that people would be surprised to know about?
Process, you mean whenever I'm writing, whenever I'm coming with ideas, or
Yeah, more coming up with ideas, like getting inspiration.
honestly, it happens in the more random places. You know, I'm driving and I'm gonna be like, I have an idea. So then I'll just write it down. Like on my phone, there's I have a folder with notes and I have like 2-liners of ideas.
You're
Of
on your
this is
phone while
what it is.
driving? No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
Wait, I'm not saying I write it on the
On camera.
spot. You know, I just remember and I'm just like, ooh, or I use a word. Like
Uh-huh.
for example, I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna be like pineapple. Right? Don't forget pineapple. And whenever I get and I park, I'm like pineapple. Right, this is the idea. Pa, 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 and then I write it down. So yeah, there's this particular idea. So the process is mostly that whenever I come with ideas.
Uh-huh.
This one in particular was unfortunately during the pandemic and everything in 2020, there was a lot of stories of domestic abuse and everything, and unfortunately in my surroundings, some people live that. Unfortunately, so I would say that it inspired me to tell the story because it's important to talk about it, right? Because sometimes I feel that it's not shown enough, it's not talked about enough. And whenever it is, it's very private, it's very like between groups. And I'm just like, no, like you should talk about like domestic abuse. If it's happening, look for help. Or if something's happening, it's look for a solution, look for someone, it's don't wait for it to end there. And that's where it's just like, oof, it's heavy. And I would say even while writing it, it was extremely heavy. And the thing is, I write at night because I don't know why I can't write daytime.
So
Me too.
It's so
No,
weird.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like especially the one where you have to write down stuff because it's on the moment. I think I was like walking back from a cafe. I literally turn on voice memo and just start talking to myself. Like that's so real.
No, but writing
Right.
is hard. Like I really have to set up a mood for it
Absolutely.
to write.
Piano
Yeah.
music, a little candle.
I put Animal Crossing cafes in the back.
Yeah.
lo-fi music.
What's your preferred soundtrack for writing?
Yeah.
Well, it really depends on the movie I write, but for this one,
Uh-huh.
I remember I put the main theme of The Shining. You know the it's very dark. So and it's very funny because at some point it was like 2 a.m. and I'm just writing. And the thing is, I write by hand. I don't type.
Oh, really?
So
Wow.
yeah, I write that way and then I type. Because the thing is, I feel whenever I type, I'm always looking for like, I made a mistake, so I'm gonna correct that. So so it's very rational versus whenever I'm just writing, my hand is just like going at it, right? Even if I'm making mistakes, whatever, I'll fix that after. I don't need to fix it now, right? So at some point, I remember I even got scared like on my own because I was writing in the music. I was like, no, it was like 2 a.m,
Too
by
much.
myself, and I was like, okay, I just need a moment because I live by myself. It's
She's
know,
like
it's-
staring at the ceiling, blank stare.
Yeah, exactly. She's just like, yeah,
A
but
little
mhm.
question.
Yeah.
Do you like to word vomit everything and then you chop it up like throughout like your
Big time.
process? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah. It's just go. It's like
Perfect.
don't think, just go. And after it's and very important, don't read it on the spot. Is you write boom, done. Wait 24 hours. Because on the spot, then you're gonna start judging it. And because it just happened, right? There's something in the brain that is gonna start analyzing everything. So it's like, no, read it tomorrow with your mind being more fresh and everything. Then go for it. So that's what I do is I wait, and then I'm like, okay, what did I write? And then I'm like, oh, okay, this makes sense. Oh no, this doesn't make sense. A big X, and you keep going. Yeah, and the thing is, it's short film because I had like 2, 3 extra scenes for that particular movie, but I was like, do I need them? Not really. Let's chop it off. Yeah.
I mean, you kind of already answered my question about like where did you get your inspiration? Then I'll just switch it up, and
She's back on
She's
spot.
back
On
I'll
the
switch it
spot.
up. What is the outcome you want for Rainbow? Because I know you said you had like for now you just said you had extra scenes. Like, are you planning on making this more of a feature film in the future, or you just want to keep it a short film? Like, what do you want from? What do you want?
What do you want?
What do you want? What do you want?
Just pick.
I want to keep it as a short film.
Mm.
Yeah, and I want people to see it. I want people to show it to other people. I know that there are places that they centers of people who live domestic abuse and everything, and that they help people in that those situations. So I'm just like, it'll be interesting if they can show them the film to see another perspective. Because the thing is, there's a lot of documentaries about it, right? And there's a couple of films about it, but in a short film medium, I don't know, right? So just like, look, 50 minutes, this is what it is. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
That's it. Like, I love that you're getting people, audiences, used to that again, because I feel like that's something that was always like a big part of cinema, even mainstream, and then we lost it. And I feel like now it's starting to come back again, you know?
I feel like it's such a theater technique. I remember having a conversation in class about it in text specifically, but it was really, I think we were reading a play, play. I don't know what's her name. A fucking play, fucking A.
Fucking
Oh,
A.
fucking A,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
A fucking play. Yeah, I know
It's,
a play.
Is it like Stephanie Parks, I think?
Yeah.
But it's just the way the the play was written. It was really like to let the audience live with the movie or with the show or the play itself. But it reminded me of this conversation that play caused for our class, which was um how like when you're watching a theatrical play, like you're experiencing the play and then like you go home and you have to build the ending for yourself kind of thing. It was also in East of Berlin, the other play, where we don't know the ending of the main character, whether he himself or not. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can say that.
You're allowed to say that.
Spoilers.
Oopsie, spoilers. But this character goes through a lot, and like nothing is the answer is not given to us, but the whole problem is there. So we just have to solve it, and it's up to like the viewer to choose what they want. And I like that you are bringing that in like movies and short films because yeah, no, it's really good. It's a technique that I love and I live for. I think I'm very vocal about streaming platforms and how they kind of say too much because basically the target audience is people who are on their phone or just having it in the background, and that really just takes away all the hard work that writers and like and I really like that you show that and you really like work with that. So yeah.
Yeah, well, because I feel that every ending of a movie, the character still keeps living.
Yeah.
It's like they don't die. So it's like, oh, it's the ending of the movie. No, it's the ending of that story.
That's so interesting.
And that's something. For example, I love Christopher Nolan, but in his movies, it's like, what's gonna happen next? You're like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like Inception. I mean, that is, it's like, what's
Yeah.
gonna happen next? You have no idea. Or The Matrix. What's gonna happen next? You have no idea. But it comes back to this is part of their story, but it's not the ending.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And back in the days with Disney and everything, it was mostly that it was, oh, they got married and they lived happily ever after, done. And it's just like, okay, but what came after?
Yeah.
It's like, what? Yeah. So it's mostly that. It's I really want is the ending of that story, and most of the time it's not happy endings because it's not every ending that should be happy.
Real, yeah.
Yeah, I guess like keep that allows you to keep the story forever.
Right. And it's very funny because people who knows me like personally, they know that, I love comedy and like joyful and everything. And then they see my movies and they're just like, dude, what the hell? And I'm just like,
Are you doing okay?
and I'm just like, I don't know. That's what I wrote. I remember when I showed Shallow, like it was at the Yes, Let's Make a Movie film festival. And one of my friends, Near, he knows that I love comedy and everything. And he said, dude, what the hell with that movie? Like after the screening, he was like, I wasn't expecting that. I was like, oh, it's Johnny's movies. Let's laugh. It's not funny. I'm uncomfortable. And he's like, yeah. Whenever I start writing, that's what comes out. I don't know.
Would you say, because I'm also a very joyful person, but it reminds me of when I tried poetry and like the darkest, most like depressing things would come out of me. But it's almost like it's a way of us to express parts of ourselves that maybe we're not comfortable expressing in our body with our voice. It's kind of like we need to channel that somewhere else, right? Would you say that's what kind of happens with your writing?
Yes. Yeah, it's just like, hey, let's visit those dark that dark mind and everything, and then you go for it, and you're like, oh my god, okay, let's go back to joyful, right? But again, it's creativity,
Oh,
right? It's like creativity can go to so many places, right? And it's really sad, but Robin Williams, may he rest in peace. It's whenever I heard his story, I was really sad, and it shocked me
mm-hmm.
because he was so positive, so like, hey everyone, like, and all of a sudden, oh, that happened, and I was like, wait, what? I would say for a good 2 weeks, I was not okay, and until now, I'm just like, what happened? What really happened? So that's why I'm just like, again, let's keep creating and get comfortable with it, so it can become your friend and
Yeah.
your ally and not your enemy, right?
I mean, I wanted to ask, like, do you have a specific style that you like doing when it comes to short films, or you just do whatever pops in your head?
I love dramas, like psychological dramas, but there is a but. Lately, I've been looking into horror film, and the thing is, I'm not a fan of horror.
Me neither.
It's like I am not.
Me either.
And
I think none of us
I'm
here.
Okay. No,
Oh.
I'm okay with horror, but I
But, like-
get scared.
What type of horror?
I do like psychological tour. Tour.
Yeah, you like Hereditary.
I love
Yeah.
Hereditary.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Oh my
I love Hereditary.
I love Hereditary. Yeah.
Love, and
I
I,
didn't
watched
watch
it
it.
like 4 times, I think. And
And it's freaky.
yes.
If you think about it, it's really
Yes.
freaky.
Yes.
You
The
know,
ones that didn't watch.
Yeah.
it's there's some moments that they're very uncomfortable.
Yes.
But again, Ari Aster,
So good.
in that particular movie, he's telling the story, and you don't need jump scares. You don't need those things. And the thing is, there's a particular shot where, as an audience member, you see where the person is hiding, but the character doesn't. So you, as an audience member, you're just like, she's there, but it's just like you can't say anything. It's a movie,
Oh my god.
right?
Back to Dora Explorer days.
Oh no, big time, big time. And but yeah, Hereditary. You were saying.
Hereditary and Midsommar is very like, I don't know if you saw this.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's
thing
it's
about-
very similar, but it's really good.
Okay.
I haven't
hot
watched
take.
them because like I know the plot, but I'm too scared to watch them. I don't know, like especially Hereditary, like knowing that the girl's head like just falls off. what the fuck? So thank you.
Spoiler, but don't worry about it.
Spoiler.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, everybody knows it.
I didn't know about this. Excuse me.
It's like,
Yeah.
there's a head.
The girl that loses it? Okay.
You said girl. I said someone.
Yeah.
Keep going, guys. In the first 15 minutes of the movie. Oh, thank you, guys.
Sorry, Clara.
Okay.
But no, there's that movie, and also the TV series on Netflix, The Haunted of Hill House.
I heard of it, didn't watch it.
Oh. Horror film has his recipe, in the sense of it begins this way, middle, punchline, ending, right? And Haunted of Hill House, it's different because the writing, the directing, the cinematography is so good that you just want to keep watching. And again, do you get jump scares, whatever? You don't. But the story is so compelling, and you're so like, you want to know what happens next, right? So I would say that gave me a lot of inspiration to my next one, to be like, I can tell a horror film, a horror story, without, again, jump scares, whatever. No, but just the part of to play with the colors, with the blue, with those dark colors, and yeah. So I'm working on one of them as we speak right now. Yeah.
Nice.
I think that also plays in like the show and not tell without jump scares. Like I love horror movies or just stories without any like, like big boom, I guess, if I
Mhm.
may. But yeah, I like that you're again going for that style.
And it's funny because I was reading, the movie Saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the first one. No hate for the other films, but let's talk about the first one.
I didn't watch
It's,
it.
I didn't watch the first one, but yeah.
It's it's a psychological thriller, and it's so good because, again, storytelling and everything, and it ends in a way that you were not expecting it. But why am I referencing this movie? Yeah, because it brought back the thriller genre, the suspense, the what's gonna happen, who's the real killer, and everything. And yeah, and again, it shows a lot. Whenever he's cutting his foot and everything, but the rhythm of it, the rhythm and the colors that they use, and it was, first of all, it was a short film, that producer saw it and was like, I want to make this as a feature. And not only that, but the main character, Tobin Bell, the actor, he in interviews he says that he hated horror films when he was like, in his life he hated it, and he's one of the best villains of horror film genre, of the 21st century. So it's that's a very cool thing. So again, me, I mean, am I gonna succeed with this horror short film that idea I have? We'll see.
Let's manifest it.
You
Let's,
will.
let's
Yes.
manifest it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll tap. I'll tap. So I love that. Let's manifest it. It's like, yeah, let's go for it. Both hands. But no, it's yeah. I really want to get into it. So I went back to my notes because I have books of genres and everything, and to read back what what's the genre, what's the style and everything, and yeah. I mean, we're gonna have fun with that one. Yeah.
Nice. I have another question.
Go ahead.
As we said in the beginning, you're an acting coach, writer, director, actor. I mean, I'm sure it's pretty useful to have all these abilities when creating a story, but what can you tell us about like the intersection of all those abilities and how they come together? Do you already write the movie with like the actor's perspective in mind? Like, do you always think about like helping them out that way since you're an actor yourself?
I mean, for sure, I know how to coach them in the sense of I know exactly where the story is going with, and there's a particular way of playing it. I have actors that they've tried something different, and I'm just like, I see it, I like it, I respect it, but that's not what it is, right? So I talk to them, and I'm just like, hey, buddy, let's take a seat, let's talk. Yeah, no, right? But at the same time, it's very funny because even at Rainbow, it happened. I mean, Miriam, she's a good friend, and there's one of the scenes that she was like giving attitude to her husband in the movie, and I was like, cut. And then I talked to her, and I'm like, Miriam, you're afraid of him, and she's like, right. And I'm just like, yeah, you're not like, yo, you want to go, let's go. It's like, that's not who the character is. I mean, we had a good laugh. But no, yeah, but not only that, but I would say that most, like, whenever we do a read through and everything of the script, I talk about those things, and I say, yeah, I say the character is this, and that. Think about this, there, and I tell them, do you have any questions? Oh, I see this, I see that, and I'm like, cool, switch it more towards this, things like that, right? There's a particular, my first short film, Escape. There's a particular shot that, I mean, we were running out of time, with schedule and everything. And I remember talking to the actress, and I put her like in her mind the world of where she's in when she says a particular line, right? So I'm just like, okay, this happened to you. You just discovered this, for like a good 2 minutes, and I was just like, putting that in her body, in her mind, and then I'm just like, camera's rolling, sound speed, action. She delivers the line, and I remember the DOP going like, and even me going like, oh, okay. By the way, can I swear here or not really?
Absolutely.
Okay, and I was like, oh shit. And then we go cut, and I was like, and then my DOP is like, that
She
was
ate.
perfect. She ate and left no crumbs.
Yeah.
That's right. I know the lingo. I know it. I've been practicing.
We've been
2 lines
teaching
I
him.
learned.
We've been teaching him, and he's doing well.
And but yeah, but I remember. I mean, we were just like, okay, let's do a safety, I guess. And we did a safety just because we had an extra minute. But I mean, she killed it, and in that particular shot. But again, we talk about it. I'm the kind of director who loves to work with his team behind the camera. So DOP, script supervisor is, I'm gonna work with you guys, but I also love to work with actors because I know directors, they're like, okay, actors, okay, the blocking is here. All right, get the mic, action. And I mean, it's okay, but I love working with actors and talking about how do you see this, and like in their process. I remember this past year I did a short film. I directed a short film of one of my students and friend, and one of the actresses, I mean, whenever she needed to get in that dramatic like vibe, she would come to me and, oh, Johnny, can you, like, you know? And I was like, dramatic? Yeah, think about this. After 3 seconds, okay, I'm there, and I'm like, go, you know, it's like, go in front of the camera. But yeah, I just love working with actors. You know, it's my passion. I love acting.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's like this past year I had the chance to be in some great TV series in French, commercials and everything. Some cool things coming up this year as well.
Which TV shows so people can maybe look up?
Yeah.
Well, in this year in May, there's the TV series Prescott in French, who's coming out on Illico, and yeah, I play one of the characters. Commercials. Well, you probably saw the one of Bel Air Direct.
At the
The
Super
insurance,
Bowl.
and yeah,
En
it was at the
plus.
Super Bowl. There was that one and the one from the Olympics. I was
Uh-huh.
also in the one of the Olympics in both French and English versions. And yeah, during the Super Bowl, I'm watching it, and then Bel Air, and I was like, oh, okay. Then like the Olympics, and I was like, oh man, 2 commercials. Okay. I mean, friends were, texting me and like, dude, we saw you, and I'm like, thank you, I appreciate that. And yeah, there's I'm shooting another commercial this week, and yeah, so it's going well, like acting wise. But again, whenever I'm not on stage or on set, I just love to keep working. And so some people is okay. I'm gonna go to the gym, and like, which is very important. Whenever I'm not on
Yeah.
set, I'm gonna train. That's good. I should put time for that because I don't train.
I mean, you're training your brain.
I am, but then whenever I wake up, my body just like, dude, what can your brain do now? Huh? Your back hurts, right? Use your brain. So yeah, it's I need to hit the gym. Yeah, definitely.
I think we all should hit the. We've been wanting to hit the gym, so let's go ahead
Let's all
together.
do it. All go together.
Go to the gym. This is just an ad for that.
Exactly. More of the interview. Just go to the gym.
Gym.
Like all of that just to say that.
Yeah, exactly. All the journey.
Is there any final questions?
Not a question, but I just wanted to say something. Okay.
Why are you being so
Yeah, it's
suspicious
like
about
okay,
it?
and I'm just like, wait.
No, it's because it's
Go
something.
ahead.
It's something that maybe we didn't expect, but I just wanted to say, Johnny, we don't know each other that well, but I just wanted to. I have to tell you right now that we have this opportunity in front of the cameras.
Oh my
That
I'm nervous all of a
No!
sudden.
Scared. I'm
You're like
listen.
holding him hostage.
I know what you did last summer. Like what?
It's 'cause-
Horror film. Hey.
Clara the stalker.
no. Oh my
Sorry, I'm
God,
sorry.
guys, no. Listen, apart from being all of the things professionally that we said you were actor, director, all of that. I just want to tell you like how much of like an icon and like a pillar you are for like us, like especially like young actors of color and everything. And hearing you talk about like your process, your achievements, it just really like ignites that like fire, because sometimes like when you're just doing auditions in your room, you can feel pretty like unmotivated. But then like having you here, like so joyful, telling about your experiences with such like ease. Yeah, it's just like really great. And I really want you to know that, because we talk about so many things, but I had to bring this up. Yeah.
Thank you. I
Wait, can
appreciate that.
I want to
Thank
add to
you.
that too. I mean, I've done some of his workshops, and honestly, I think that's what has pushed me to continue acting. Cause like, you're gonna cry. There's tissues here.
They're put there for me.
Exactly.
And it's funny because at the beginning I was like, tissues. Who's gonna cry here? But
You.
okay, go for it.
No, but like full honesty, like I feel like especially the program that we came from, like it was really rough. And so I really like doubted myself a lot, but I think you have such like a talent of pushing actors forward. And I love that you want to work with actors because I think it's so rare seeing that, you know what I mean? And so like I just want to say like thank you, at the same time thank you for all the work and effort because it like if you maybe well, I hope not that you're doubting yourself, but like if you ever doubt yourself, like don't, because it's like for me it has like pushed me so much further than I thought I would be. I mean, Nora, go ahead.
Thank you.
No. Sorry. I like haven't got the chance to like participate in your workshops, but I did audit one of them, and I think just seeing your passion to help people and to guide them, and you guide them with such care, I think like I was absolutely like blown away that acting could be taught in that way. I think personally, like whenever I got taught acting, I think harsh criticism came first and then care, which the care part would only come after you see how it affects me, my personal life, and then my character. Because I never want to interlink those unless like it's needed, but it's really not. But anyway, not the point. But the whole point is that like I think your care and your passion is so visible in you as a person, but also you as a coach, but also you as an actor, and like your film and your process, everything you told us today. Like it's very rewarding to see someone with such care and love with this work. So yeah.
Thank you. No, I wasn't expecting that. No, I really appreciate all your comments. And the thing is, when I was training, I had teachers that they would just like destroy you, for their own benefits. It's just like, oh, I just feel like doing this to you today, and to tell you like, oh, that sucked, or you should quit. Or one of them that I will never forget is, do you really want to be an actor? And I was like, oh. And it created a thick skin, but at the same time, I mean, for a full year I didn't act because I was afraid to go back, like on set or auditions and everything. And unfortunately, from the people I graduated with, I mean, most of them, they're not acting anymore, because it creates traumas and everything of like, okay, this is how the industry is. No, the industry, they're actually pretty nice. I mean, they're nice people, So that's how, whenever I'm training actors, I don't want to go there because it doesn't really help, and it boosts your ego. It's like, why would you do that to an actor, right? If they really want it, they have a dream, they have a passion. So it's like, let's help them go towards that, right? And I have actors tell me, I want you to destroy me. And I tell them, you, and like, I've told them, you should go get another acting coach. Like on the spot, because I'm just like, I'm not going to feed your ego now. Because that's, you just want to be screamed at. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not that guy. I'm going to push you. I mean, you've been there. I'll push you and I'll give you that energy, and I'll sometimes use my voice to get there, but I'll never tell you yeah, that sucked. And that's the thing is, at the conservatory, I had amazing teachers. That I'm still working with them, still in touch with them, and I'll never forget this one teacher that I'll never forget. I did a scene, two teachers didn't like it. I mean, and I was like, shit. It's like, do I suck? Am I supposed to be an actor? Am I? And I remember me talking to him, and I was just like, I mean, I don't understand. I worked so hard. I did this, I did that, and I'm not good enough. No, no, no. And I was just, venting and everything. And all of a sudden, he goes, hey, whoa, Johnny, wait. And I was like, like whenever it's so much that all of a sudden you're breathing like heavily. And he goes, you did your best. Be happy with what you did. You're learning. You cannot be on top like all of a sudden. You're at your best with your effort that you put. You're gonna keep working hard to keep going and keep going. But the most important thing, and that's something that I tell actors nowadays, is you have this baseball bat and you're hitting your own self. So give me, and like he visioned it and everything. He was like, so give me that baseball bat and just give yourself a hug and say you did your best. Congrats. And it's acting school. So I was like, oh my god, okay, I'm gonna do that. And I'll never forget that what he said, because it still follows me until today. Sometimes you're so hard on yourself, and it's like, you don't need to be hard on yourself. Be hard on your work. Don't be hard on yourself. Right? Listen to your body, listen to your mind. I have actors that they tell me, oh, I want to quit. And what I tell them is, take a break. Take 1 month break, 3 months break, because it's like working a 40 hours job. You need those breaks. And even that they pay you for those breaks. Like, oh, take a week, go to Mexico, it's paid, right? Because we're humans, we're not machines.
Yeah.
Right? We have feelings, we have fears, we have a life, so it's just like, be gentle with yourself. And that's something I'm going to tell the audience is, be gentle with yourself. Right? Whenever you don't feel like it or whatever, give yourself a hug. And it sounds weird. I know it does. Right? Do it like on your own, in your room, whatever, and just say it's okay of what happened. It's okay. So every morning, be thankful that you woke up, because so many people don't wake up, and then be good with yourself, because the first person that you see in the morning is your own self, not the reflection of the mirror, right? So it's like, you're your own best friend. Yeah.
Wow. Powerful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Damn, yeah.
So I
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, he ate so much.
any last questions or are we
I
good?
just want to say I do agree with Clara. You are an icon.
No, a lot of icons.
Slay.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know, I don't. I mean, it's, come on, stop it. I'm like this. Stop it. Come on, come on. No, but I really appreciate. I mean, those comments because that's the thing is as an acting coach and everything. It's you work so hard and you see the results, but it's not all the time that you have someone that's taking the time to like. Oh, by the way, thank you for that. You know,
Uh-huh.
and for you guys to take that time, I appreciate that because something that one of my teachers used to say it's love takes time, love makes time. You know, and you guys taking that time, I really appreciate it, and yeah, I'm thankful.
No problem.
Thank you. We're thankful
Thank
for you and for taking the time to come here and chat with
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, for Rainbow, unfortunately, you guys can't see it yet because he still has to go to the festivals and he doesn't know yet. But you guys can follow him on his Instagram at Johnny Cortes. That's the Johnny. Sorry, the Johnny
Oh,
Cortes.
He's so super tension. It's like, no, it's, you know, there was another Johnny Cortez. So I put the Johnny Cortez. That's all. It's,
But you guys can follow him on Instagram at the Johnny Cortez so you can be updated when his short film is gonna be up for festivals. But if not for your other short films that you talked about, is
Mhm.
there somewhere where people can watch them?
Oh yeah, on YouTube there's a production company, Epic Road Trip Films. But also on my Instagram page there are the links, so
Okay.
you'll be able to see it there.
Perfect. We'll link the links and accounts down in the in the description. Down in the description so you guys can take a look. So that's it for this episode. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for coming.
Thank you
Thank you,
guys. Thank
Johnny.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for
We
watching.
really appreciate it. And I hope you guys as well really it opens your eyes to more local talent. And go support Johnny. Go support Johnny. Go watch his short films. And when Rainbow is gonna be up for the festivals, please go watch it and go support
Yeah.
him. Is there anything you guys want to say?
No, I just hope that this is like a very cool opening to behind the scenes and like what is the process of making short films and whatnot. So yeah.
And this
Yeah.
is not just our first and last. We will have way more interviews coming. So
That's right.
Yeah.
maybe not much for this season, but for sure for next season of the Real Talk Trio. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Johnny, as well.
you,
And you
guys.
guys keep following us. Keep following us on our socials, on everywhere, like on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Go listen to us on YouTube or Spotify. There's many, many options. And yeah, share with your families, share with everybody. And yeah, I mean,
And I guess
I
we
guess that's
will
it.
reel you guys back in for our next episode.
Bye, guys.
Bye.